Welcome to Love and Noir, a book review podcast that dives into the steamy but smart world of romantic suspense. Buckle up for today's episode.
All right, romance fans, get ready, because today we're diving into Tickled,
Ooh, Tickled.
which is a billionaire romantic suspense.
I love that combo.
That's gotten a lot of buzz, and I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
after skimming some excerpts, this is not your typical billionaire romance.
Well, and what really caught my eye was the setting. I mean, a high-tech escort service.
Right.
That's not something you see every day.
Not at all.
Even in this genre.
It's so creative. And it's not just there for shock value.
Yeah.
The way the author uses Cavendish,
Yeah.
the escort service, to explore themes of consent and power dynamics and modern relationships.
Yeah.
It's actually really smart, especially within this world of wealth and privilege.
Absolutely. And it really sets the stage for a hero
Yeah.
who is more than just your average billionaire playboy.
Okay, so let's talk about this hero,
Okay.
Oliver Lyndhurst.
Oliver.
He's an earl, he's a finance whiz, and on the surface, he's got it all.
Right.
But come on, this is Tickled we're talking about. There's got to be some angst under that shiny exterior, right?
Oh, there is, and not just the, oh, woe is me, I'm rich and handsome kind of angst.
Okay, so what kind of angst?
Oliver is trapped. His family's pushing him into this loveless marriage
Oh, no.
to save their crumbling legacy.
Ugh. Family drama.
But his heart is still with his ex-wife.
Who just so happens to be our leading lady.
Yes.
Okay, I love the exes reunited trope. That's a classic.
It's a good one.
But here's why I'm already hooked. Their past relationship isn't just a case of, oh, we still have feelings. It's messy with a capital M.
Big time.
And that baggage.
Yes.
It's what makes this whole forced reunion so explosive.
So explosive. And speaking of explosive, enter Soda Makaido.
Oh, yeah, the other billionaire.
He's the other billionaire in this equation.
In this whole crazy situation.
Yeah, let's just say he's not afraid to make a statement.
Okay, fill me in.
That scene where he has his assistant,
During a business dinner.
during a business dinner, yeah.
Okay, that was bold.
That was bold, yeah.
But it instantly tells you everything you need to know about this guy.
Right.
He is powerful. He's unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
He is not playing by the rules.
Nobody's rules.
Which makes him like the perfect foil for Oliver, who's all about duty and tradition.
Totally, yeah.
And then it gets even more intense
Yes.
when we find out Soda wants to buy Cavendish.
Yeah.
Lorna's coming.
We're in his company.
Hold on. Back up.
Okay.
Cavendish isn't just any company.
Right.
It's a high-tech elite escort service
Elite.
with biohaptic suits that analyze your, shall we say, preferences
Preferences, yes.
to make sure it's like the perfect client-consultant match.
The perfect match, yeah.
Talk about taking client satisfaction to a whole new level.
Seriously.
I was reading that scene and I was like, is this a glimpse into the future of dating?
Oh, yeah. Is this where we're headed?
It's a little scary, a little exciting, I'm not sure.
It's very thought-provoking. And it's a clever way to create conflict
Yeah.
between Lorna and Oliver.
Right.
He's from this very traditional aristocratic world,
Yeah.
and she's running this cutting-edge, taboo business.
Total clash of values.
Total clash.
But that clash is what makes their dynamic so fascinating.
So fascinating. And then there's Yuki,
Oh, right, Lorna's business partner.
Lorna's business partner, and it turns out
Yeah.
she's Soda Makaido's daughter, presumed dead,
What?
and she's been plotting revenge
Okay, whoa, hold on.
for years.
All right, revenge plots can be hit or miss for me,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling this one is going to be epic,
I think so, too.
especially with Lorna right in the middle.
Oh, she's caught.
Loyalty to Yuki,
Yeah.
her feelings for Oliver, and this dangerous billionaire calling the shots.
So many layers.
It's a recipe for some serious drama.
And it's not just external drama either.
Right.
Both Lorna and Oliver are dealing with their own internal struggles.
Like what?
Well, Oliver's family is falling apart financially.
Oh, right, his brother.
Yeah, thanks to his brother's bad decisions.
Yeah.
And his upcoming marriage is basically a business deal.
Oh, to save the family name.
Exactly.
So you've got this billionaire who's actually pretty vulnerable,
Vulnerable billionaire.
which, come on, we romance readers love that.
Catnip.
And then you've got Lorna dealing with the fallout from their past relationship,
Yeah.
the challenges of running Cavendish, and now this revenge plot.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget that.
She is strong, she's independent, but she's carrying a lot.
She's got a lot on her shoulders.
So we've got these complex characters, this unique and intriguing setting, and a plot with some serious twists and turns.
That's a lot.
For me, this is what makes Tickled more than your average billionaire romance.
It goes deeper.
It has depth, it has suspense, I am hooked,
Me too.
and we haven't even gotten to steamy scenes.
Oh, right.
Let's just say,
Yeah.
the author does not shy away from the heat.
No, they do not.
And the tension between these two
Oh, it's palpable.
is radiating off the page. I am dying to know what happens next.
Me too. But we should probably save that for part 2.
Yeah, don't want to spoil all the fun.
Exactly. One of the things that really stands out in this book is
Yeah.
how the author uses the billionaire setting
Mm.
to explore deeper themes of personal growth and self-discovery.
It's so true. It's not just about the private jets and the fancy clothes.
Right, exactly.
Lorna and Oliver have to confront their pasts,
Yeah,
their prejudices,
their own hang-ups.
and ultimately make choices that could totally change their futures.
And because the author isn't afraid to show the darker side of wealth and privilege,
Ooh, good point.
it makes their journey that much more compelling.
Totally. You see the manipulations, the power plays, like all the ethical dilemmas that come with this level of wealth.
Yeah, it's not all champagne and roses
Right. It adds a layer of realism and complexity.
that you don't always see in this genre.
For sure. And okay, let's be honest. The chemistry between Lorna and Oliver
Oh my gosh, yeah.
is off the charts.
It's sizzling.
The author does an amazing job of building that tension, both the romantic and the suspenseful kind,
Yes, you're on the edge of your seat wondering what's going to happen next.
both in the plot and the relationship.
Exactly. It's like, will they, won't they, and who can you trust all rolled into one.
Seriously, so for all the billionaire romantic suspense fans out there,
Yes,
Tickled needs to be on your TBR list.
definitely.
Okay, and here's why.
I'm ready.
First,
Yeah.
that high-tech escort service setting,
So unique.
unique, intriguing, and allows the author to explore all these interesting themes about desire, technology, intimacy.
Right.
It's not your typical setting, that's for sure.
Not at all. And second,
Okay.
that revenge plot.
Ooh, yes, the revenge.
We said it before, revenge plots can be cliche.
Yeah, they can.
But this one adds a whole other layer of suspense. The stakes are high.
Not just for Lorne and Oliver.
Right,
Yeah.
for everyone.
For everyone involved, okay? And third,
Yes.
the characters.
The characters are so well developed.
So well developed, with real depth and flaws. They're not just those stereotypical billionaires or whatever.
They're real people.
You find yourself rooting for them.
Even when they make those questionable decisions.
Right, because who doesn't love a flawed hero?
Nobody's perfect.
And finally,
Okay, hit me.
the chemistry.
Oh,
That's off the charts.
Seriously.
The author does not hold back on the scheme.
I appreciate that.
But it's more than just physical. There's this emotional intensity.
Yes, that pulls you in.
And I think that intensity comes from their shared history.
Oh, for sure. All that baggage.
They have this deep connection, but it's also so full of pain and betrayal. You could feel that push and pull, that struggle
The what if.
between wanting each other and being afraid of getting hurt again.
Delicious. And I think the real turning point
Yeah.
comes when Oliver agrees to participate
Yes.
in one of Cavendish's biohaptic tests.
Oh my gosh, that scene.
That scene, right.
It's like the author took all that simmering tension
Yeah.
and turned it up to 11.
Exactly. And it's not just about the physical sensations either.
Well, there were plenty of those.
But it's about Oliver finally understanding
Yes.
what Lorna does.
The depth of it, the complexity of it,
It's a moment of real empathy.
and it really shifts their dynamic.
Big time.
Because up until that point, he's judging her, he's judging Cavendish.
Yeah, based on his own preconceived notions.
But that experience forces him to see things from her perspective.
To walk a mile in her shoes.
And from there, things really take off.
Oh, yeah.
Chases, close calls,
So much action.
as Oliver and Lorna team up to expose Mikado.
They're quite the pair.
It's the perfect mix of romance and suspense.
It's like a roller coaster.
You're so invested in their relationship, but you're also on the edge of your seat wondering if they're going to make it out alive.
And the author does a brilliant job balancing those two elements.
Yeah, they work so well together.
The romance never feels overshadowed by the suspense. Exactly, and vice versa.
They really complement each other.
And through it all, Lorna and Oliver are finally starting to confront their past.
Yeah, their hurts, their desires.
The possibility of a future.
Talk about an emotional roller coaster.
It's a lot.
And it's not just a happy ending tied up with a bow.
No.
The author makes them work for it.
Right.
They have to overcome so many obstacles
Internal and external.
before they can even think about a happily ever after.
And it's not easy.
But it feels so much more earned when they finally get there.
Yes.
Because you know they've fought for it.
Grown from it.
And they're stronger because of it.
We've talked about the setting and the characters and the chemistry and all the suspense, but
Yeah.
you know what really got me? The twists.
The twist.
Because just when you think you've got it figured out,
Right.
boom,
Curveball.
this book throws you a curveball.
Totally. And they're not just random twists for no reason.
Right? Yeah.
They fit into the story.
And they make sense based on what we already know about the character.
Exactly. Like take B, for instance.
Oh, B.
Oliver's fiancée, she's beautiful. She's poised. Good family.
Seems perfect.
But then we find out that she's open to, let's just say, unconventional arrangements.
Unconventional, I like that.
It's so unexpected.
You think she's going to be this jealous, uptight rival.
Right. Trying to get Oliver back.
But she's so much more complex than that.
And I love how the author uses her character to explore modern relationships
Oh, interesting.
and how the definition of commitment is changing,
Right. It makes you think, is monogamy the only way to be happy?
especially in this world of tradition and expectations.
Exactly. And then,
Or more.
as if things weren't complicated enough,
Uh-oh.
we get another bombshell.
Hit me.
Oliver and Lorna are still legally married.
Wait, what? How did I miss that?
It turns out Oliver's brother, Finn,
Oh, Finn, the troublemaker.
the one responsible for all the family's financial problems,
You're right.
he had something to do with delaying their divorce.
Okay, that's messed up.
Even for Finn.
But it makes sense.
It does.
Given what we know about the Lyndhursts,
Yeah.
they're all about appearances,
Control.
even if it means sacrificing their own happiness.
Classic Lyndhurst move.
And it creates this tension
Oh, yeah.
between Oliver and Lorna.
So much tension.
They're still husband and wife,
Technically.
even though they haven't been together for years.
It's a recipe for disaster.
The angst, the charged encounters, the lingering touches.
Yes, my gosh, I can't even.
It adds this whole forbidden romance element.
To their already explosive dynamic.
So we've got all these hidden desires and family
Yeah.
secrets, a revenge plot that's spinning out of control.
It's a lot.
But in the end,
Yeah.
it all comes down to Oliver and Lorna.
Mm-hmm.
Can they overcome their past, face their fears, and find their way back to each other?
That's the big question.
And I think the author answers it in a way that's really satisfying,
It makes you think.
without giving anything away.
Right.
I will say Tickled is more than just a romance.
It's deeper than that.
It's about facing your fears,
Taking risks.
choosing your own path.
Even if it means going against what everyone expects.
And it reminds us that sometimes the things we run from
Yeah.
are the very things that could bring us the most joy,
It's true.
the most fulfillment.
Sometimes it takes a little danger, a little chaos,
They shake things up.
and lead us to where we're supposed to be.
So if you're looking for a billionaire romance that has it all,
Ooh, tell me more.
complex characters, a unique and intriguing world,
I'm listening.
sizzling chemistry, suspense that will keep you on the edge of your seat,
Yes.
and a whole lot of emotional depth,
Don't forget the depth.
then you need to read Tickled.
It's a must-read.
Trust me, this book will stay with you long after you finish it.
And who knows, it might even inspire you to take a few risks of your own.
Ooh, I like that.
Because as Oliver and Lorna show us, the most amazing love stories often start when we embrace the unexpected.
And that's it for our deep dive into Tickled.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, happy reading.